This has some ether floating about too, doesn't it? Oh wow, that's a big one.
It's up to you.
Acknowledge.
Oh, this is supposed to do damage, yeah?
Healing aqua. Dunban.
Aha! Steel strike. Okay, guys. Now more. Leave it to me.
I don't really have a great one at the moment.
Special soul.
So, have we managed any new ones? Maybe there's a point where we have to wait to before she technically shows up as being available for heart-to-hearts. She's obviously a party member. Oh yeah, this looks like we're starting to find civilization. Even if we're not quite there. Oh my. Are we gonna run through this entire thing? Walk away, front to me. Safe to go this way. Ah. Because of stuff like that, I presume. They don't wanna have to fight those guys. Oh wow, they could reach up and tear this place down. Well, that's a big boy. I've seen a lot of like level 90s and such. God damn it. I think at least it teleported back up. Oh my. So I'm gonna guess level 99 or 100 is the max. Some games let you go above that.
This is the entrance to Frontier Village.
So this big tree is where the Nopon live.
Ah, Bird Lady. Welcome back, Bird Lady.
I wish to speak with the village chief.
How nice.
Will you permit us to enter?
My pleasure, my pleasure.
I shall take you to the village chief. Follow me.
Bird lady, eh? She didn't even say thank you. Oh, how rude. She is not giving the best first impression. I will note that. Frontier Village. Very much the inside a tree style civilization I was expecting when they said as much.
Hum!
Hum here! Hum here!
Hum who? Hum who?
Hum everywhere! Me want touch hum.
Me want nibble hum.
I was gonna say, hey, Ryan, you might finally have found, you know, special somebody here.
Hum taste. Pih. Hum scary. Ooh.
Nopon of Frontier Village. Melia Antigua has returned. I request an audience with your chief. Chief, will you hear my request?
Melia here. Bird Lady here.
Melia back! Bird Lady back!
Bird Lady?
Don't say it out loud. I think she might legitimately get mad. Oh, wow.
My dear Melia, it's good to see you again so soon. And you look so well. And what of your men?
They are at one with the Bionis. They sacrificed their lives so that I might escape. But this is not my reason for coming. These Homs need your help. Will you be so kind as to listen to their request?
What could a hum need of me?
They require safe passage to Erith Sea.
I see no reason to deny them. And Melia, what of you?
I have unfinished business in this region. Once these Homs are safely on their way, I shall be on mine as well. That girl. Something's troubling her.
We found her half dead and all alone. But I don't suppose she'll tell us the reason anytime soon.
Maybe we can help. I'll go and talk to her.
Well, we can try. We did just learn that she had people with her that died in whatever she was trying to do. That should definitely be at least a cause for concern.
Me?
Play dead, sneaky, happy, bitey, bitey. These aren't the... Allows Riki. Who's Riki? That's new. Okay. Maybe later. Maybe later. Interesting. You know, I guess it does say, technically, which one they are. Equipment and armor gem. And... yeah. Weapon gem. Okay, it does say. I guess what I wanted was more just like something like in the icon itself to note it. Like maybe a little symbol in the corner, something like they have too. And the color in there even. Maybe something in the middle. Yeah. Well, I'm out of money again. Prove that. I'm not gonna upgrade anything at the moment. Wow, this place is fucking, like, really tall. It's like the 3rd or 4th level already.
I can feel the power!
Riki's house, okay. We found whoever the new party member is gonna be. Not here at the moment. They have little itty bitty houses! Oh, that's cute. I was like thinking like these are the housing levels, where are the houses? And then I looked, it's like, oh, those are the houses. Okay. Oh boy. There are a lot of quests and a lot of levels to this. Okay. Here's where we're supposed to go, but let's see how much farther up we can get. Oh, we're nearly at the... Oh. Does this shouldn't go high enough. So I saw that the sky before where it looked like there's an ocean up there, right? And that sort of looks like it too up there, yeah? But I saw this tree off in the distance. This shouldn't be tall enough, right? Shouldn't be. Yeah, that's still way up there. Well, we're not going to there at the very least, I guess. Here's a thought. So these stairs are made for... they're about the normal size you'd expect stairs would be. Wouldn't that not make sense for these little notepads? Like, they basically have to jump up each one, right? Like, climb all the way up there and stuff like that. At least that's what it seems like.
Melia, you're welcome to come with us. Is it true? Were you alone in the forest?
That thing must be stopped by my hand. This is my pledge to those that have died.
Is it wounded? I see. The Telethia is hurt and lies in rest, wounded by a girl.
Wounded by a girl? You don't mean you're going to fight the Telethia?
How do you know of the Telethia?
When I went to collect the ether crystals, some Telethia attacked me. I managed to destroy them and get away.
You defeated Telethia? Who are you?
Oh, the guy who's also famous among the Homs, apparently. But not really.
Monado. So that sword can...
To tell the truth, they were the Telethia spawn. Someone told me the primary Telethia is healing somewhere in the forest. It was you, wasn't it? You hurt the Telethia.
It...
Melia,
The Telethia escaped from our homeland, and I am tasked with killing it. It cannot remain free. For the sake of my people and the Nopon, it must be stopped.
Melia, we can help you defeat it if you like.
Out of pity.
No,
Why then?
it's just
It's a pity.
I want.
Speak, Shulk. Or I shall be forced to summon the Nopon chief to interpret for me.
I would like to help.
What could you possibly gain from aiding me?
I saw it. At the top of a black tower, you and I were fighting together. Fighting that faced Mechon. I also saw you fighting a huge Telethia.
It threw me the first time and all.
Forgive me, Shulk, but what are you talking about?
We haven't...
Shulk can see visions of the future.
See the future? And you expect me to believe this rubbish?
Believe what you want, lady. Same as I tell all the non-believers.
That'll be me then.
Oh, yeah. In any case, the only reason we got this far was because of Shulk's visions. If Shulk says he saw you in a vision, then you must be important to whatever happens next. And if you're tough enough to fight a face Mechon, you're all right in my book.
You've got my vote. A lady should not go unaccompanied onto the battlefield.
Excuse me? I am quite capable of dispatching the beast alone. I require no assistance of any kind.
Truly, that's why we found you basically half dead in the forest. That's such a convincing argument, thanks.
My dear, I apologize, but I could not help overhearing. Their offer sounds quite reasonable. The danger extends much further than our small dwelling. Machna itself is at risk, and we shall provide you with the finest warrior of our clan.
Chief Dunga,
No need for thanks. He is the equal, if not better, of the Hom-Hom.
You do know we're listening.
This Riki guy?
The chosen Nopon hero will await you below. I shall go ahead and prepare him. Please, excuse me.
It's gotta be that Riki character, yeah?
A Nopon hero. Now this I have to see.
Don't be like that. Let's meet him first.
Shulk says, like, slightly sounding like he's about to laugh, like, let's meet him first. Like, I'm totally on your side, but yeah, let's meet him first. Oh, yeah. So, that's probably a good place to end it for today. For various, reasons. Where am I now? I don't even fucking know. Presuming this doesn't get cut down a ton, time-wise. But yeah. Okay. So, the big vision from the near future is starting to have pieces fall into place, yeah? Interesting. So I presume, and it seems sort of obvious that she's from up, like, where we're going, basically. And they have Telethia or something else like that. Whatever that civilization they mentioned was called. That she's probably from it. The... whatever Dixon was saying. So... okay. I'll leave it there for today. I'll see y'all next time. Drive safely, everyone. And hello, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. This is mid-episode. I edited the last one. I actually waited a little bit to do this. So I'm recording quite a bit closer to the episode going up than normal. Some comments that came up during episode, I want to say 9, yeah, 9's part, was the biggest thing I took from it, those comments, is Melia here. Apparently, her AI is terrible. For now, I'm actually at a point where I was feeling like trying out Dunban as, like, actually controlling him. We'll see if her AI is so bad that I need to just switch her with one of the other ones before I get to the point of actually trying to use her. A lot of people gave recommendations on how to play her. I need to disseminate those in my mind, probably a bit more, before I really take that on. I do have a question, though. So, if you haven't noticed, between every recording session, I've made a habit of going through and trying to, like, set up people with cosmetic setups, essentially. Typically, they don't all look great, but typically I try to color coordinate and make them so that they look decent together. Usually I don't try to go too much for the overly fancy, ridiculous looking stuff, but yeah, a little bit. A little bit, at times. But, something I noticed. Melia here, you can't do stuff for her head. Which is fine in a way, but the problem with that is she has a very distinct color palette for that headpiece. A lot of pastel colors and whatnot. And it's not like all her other options are just that sort of color scheme. A lot of them do not color coordinate with it. So what I'm hoping for is, well, for that to change in the future. I'd very much like to know if it becomes an option later on, basically. To actually change her headpiece to, like, if it's the same headpiece but I could just change the color scheme, I'd be fine with that. I just want to color coordinate so I can actually do other stuff. Usually, yeah, I've made it a habit, if you haven't noticed, to go in and change people's stuff each time I do a recording session. You know, for the funsies. Another thing of note that took my interest a lot was apparently the voice actor for Melia here. It's Clara Oswald, or the actress who played Clara Oswald in Doctor Who. If you don't know who that is, it actually means quite a bit to me. So, I've never had a reason to talk about it before, but I grew up in a family where my parents were really big into Doctor Who when they were younger. In fact, they met each other as part of a Doctor Who club back in the day, because they grew up in an era where you didn't have digital distribution. So if you really want to see something, because I live in the US, like a popular show that doesn't come over properly to the US, then you had to get together and work together. So like they had clubs, like regional clubs essentially, where they like passed around basically like ripped VHSs of the episodes and whatnot. And that's how they got them. So people joined those clubs if just to get their hands on episodes and be able to see them and whatnot, because it wasn't distributed in the United States. They actually met through that. And I was introduced to Doctor Who when they restarted the series back in the mid-2000s, I want to say. And I've quite liked it myself. I'm not up to date with the newest stuff, but I will say the Matt Smith era of him as the 11th Doctor, that is my favorite. I just love his portrayal of the Doctor, and Clara is one of the companions during that time. So, that's pretty cool. I didn't recognize that voice. I'm not typically good at recognizing voices. And in terms of just like fun facts about the voice actresses or actors for characters, that's a big one. That's really cool. That is really cool. If just like on a personal level at the very least. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. Continuing for this episode, for the time being.
May I introduce Heropon Riki!
Okay, right about the name.
Watch out!
Get off me! To you!
Are they just playing volleyball?
Right in the... Take this, Fumble!
That's not good. Are they just playing volleyball? What the fuck?
Heropon! Heropon! Fight back!
Heropon, chomp chomp. Heropon, go forth. Heropon, get up.
Heropon, make Nobon proud!
Silence!
Well, this is going fantastically. Isn't he supposed to help us?
I introduce to you this year's legendary Heropon,
Wait, this year's?
Riki!
Did he like win a contest?
New hum friends, meet this year's legendary Heropon, Riki. Riki live to serve.
He's a little guy in comparison to the elder too, isn't he?
A Heropon, you say? Not sure where you'll come in handy, but the more the merrier. Sure. Are these Telethia as strong as they sound?
Yes. They're quick as lightning and can read your mind.
A mind-reading giant bird? No problem.
I can see their movement through the Monado, but even that's not enough to get the better of them.
And we're going up against the daddy version. No one blink for a second.
Okay.
Don't blink.
Eyes wide open.
And don't forget that Melia is our only chance of making it to Aerith Sea. If anything happens to our guide, it's on our...
Blink. That can't be a Doctor Who reference, can it? No? Could it? I don't know the timing of when this was made, so that sort of stuff, but that's like one of the most famous new Doctor Who episodes. And it's really good, mind you.
heads. The Telethia is our target, but don't forget about the person standing next to you.
Dunban's right. I am in your debt. My weaknesses are all too apparent.
No worries, Melia.
Riki has been informed of the Dino Beast, what you refer to as the Telethia. Be safe, my hum-hum friends.
Well, given we're in Jurassic Park, I can see why they call him Dino Beast.
Riki's friends, listen to Riki. Dino Beast is big and scary. Friends, get ready. Friends, help Riki get ready.
You want us to get equipment for you?
Riki's friend, right? Hum clever. Friends meet Riki when ready. Then, friends and Riki leave together.
Big attitude for a furry footrest.
Dino Beast is big and scary.
Great. That'll come in handy.
Oh my.
Is it just me, or did we suddenly become Nopon mercenaries?
We're even paying for his stuff. Do you not have equipment? Fantastic. I can buy stuff for you after the fact too, if I really need to. So, yeah, just, oh no, I have to physically go buy something. We got armor that can even protect from a Dino Beast attack. Oh, is he gonna be, like, required? Well, maybe not quite that good. Anyway, do your best. Okay, no. Come back and tell us stories of Riki's bravery. Okay. I didn't have to spend money on it. Good. Compost. Okay, apparently I'm doing compost for people too. Sure, why not? Giving me a bunch of stuff. Okay. Sure, we got the equipment, I guess.
Ready to go! Come, new friends! Riki's adventure begins!
What the fuck was the point of that? We literally just went to the shops, talked for a little bit, got items. Why couldn't... Even if they wanted that to be a thing, they could have literally just faded to black and said, we went and got them. Gave it to him. That seemed like such a point.
Riki, you do know where the Telethia is, don't you?
Of course Riki know. Melly, Riki hear you hurt Dino Beast.
I did, but only a little.
When Dino Beast hurt, Riki know it go to place with ether crystals. Friends and Riki go to place with crystals. Then we find Dino Beast. Chief, tell Riki. Chief always right.
So you do know a thing or two about this monster. Guess we'll be searching for some ether crystals then.
Okay. Do we know where they are? Does Riki know where they are?
Riki, why are you the Heropon?
Why? Because Chief Dunga choose Riki.
He chose you. So you weren't chosen from birth?
Friend, wrong. Chief choose by instinct.
Oh, that's promising.
By instinct?
So promising.
Why, friend, surprised? Chief have sharp instinct. Chief be village seer.
So that's how you became the Heropon. Can't argue with that.
A seer, eh? That does imply fortune-telling and the like. I wonder if there's some other powers that could replicate what the Monado's doing in terms of seeing the future.
But he is kind of compact for a warrior hero.
Oh, Riki owe lots of monies to village.
Okay, no, that's the real reason. He just sees him like, yeah, that'll be a great way to get money back. To have him work off his service.
If Riki defeat Dino Beast, village promise to forget my debts. So Riki like being Heropon.
Fantastic. Hell of a motivation. Interesting. So what have we got for Riki, my boy? Is it all... It's... Oh my, there are some options there. Okay. So... So he doesn't have any aesthetics to his feet, which I sort of guess makes sense given the nature of his character model there. But he does have pants. Oh my goodness. He has pants. I don't know if... Wait, does he actually have pants? Because I'm not seeing pants. Am I missing something here? Oh, it's the backpack. So, he... What? Okay, never mind. He doesn't have pants. He just has something. I think for now I'm gonna hold off on having him in the party. Though he might prove to be necessary for defeating whatever we need to defeat. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some aspect of him. He has a talent art too. It's called Yoink. Take nasty monsters item strength 8. So he's a thief, thief class basically. Yeah? Make them all Riki's. Auto attack, make Riki talent gauge refill. Okay, that sounds not that useful outside of very situational situations. And then not like fighting situations. Super tough Heropon. Little attacks, no problem. Riki's happy fills the party gauge. Okay. Making it easier to revive anyone who's become incapacitated. That means we can all be heroes. So is it like... So I guess my first impression is he basically like turning everyone into a sort of tank? Because from my experience, letting people die is basically losing the battle momentum and is largely a death sentence. So that makes that a little bit more viable, maybe? Body and lunge allergy. Very deadly. Cause damage over time. Really scary. Probably want to use them at the very start of battle. If you use them to finish off an enemy, the slow burn effect is wasted. Okay, so, dots, basically. Damage over time abilities. Okay. I don't feel like I got a great idea of what exactly his niche here is with that, so... That should be the last of those, yeah? Okay. Okay, cool. Agility down doesn't seem horrible. Almost seems like it might be a good one to put on Dunban. I believe the general suggestions that were made for Dunban was... so at the moment, I mostly have agility up on him, some strength up, and I believe other people recommended double attack, since the concept of double attack is that it takes your auto attack and basically hits twice. And since Dunban's whole aggro aspect is that he just hurts them a lot, that should be fairly useful in increasing that. I also try to put attack stability, which increases the minimum auto attack by a decent margin too. So that should also ensure that its damage upkeep is fairly consistently high. I really should try these time trials at some point. I don't know, I just haven't felt the desire to do as much. Okay, so it's all the way over here. Okay. So another thing I was told was apparently that this is literally a situation where I need to just talk to Juju, even though he doesn't have any exclamation point over his head. And he'll throw me some collectibles. Housing increases the population, lets you invite more people to the colony, makes new shops open, lets you obtain high-rank crystals from the mine, greatly increases the overall completion percentage, also lets you obtain more collectibles. Okay. Press so-and-so with the quest log to check what Colony 6 needs at a given moment. Okay, so it's not even technically a quest. Is that the idea?
Alright.
Listen to hints. And I have nothing that we need. Fantastic. Caustic. Whatever. Oh well. I feel as though that's like the ultimate fetch quest. So I'll just do it as I go along and hopefully run into enough stuff to move forward. Maybe at some point I'll go and actively go out of my way to get a few of the things up. I don't know, I just have a hard time imagining myself being motivated throughout that. Oh, you have a quest? Interesting. Mobile. Oh, right! Multiple people mentioned something about this. Having like a mobile furnace for doing the gem stuff. Colony 6, level 1, collect an ultra small reactor.
Who's there?
Okay. So okay, so I need to get it to level 1. Okay. Well, for now, I'm capable of coming back here pretty easily. Okay, what have we got for these guys? Medium boost, okay. Gentle boost for her. It's hard to imagine the strong not being the most useful. Impatient shooter. Sorry, my mind went to the gutter there. Gem crafting process happens twice in a row? What does that mean? Because I'm up. Does it like double up on like some of them or something? Huh. Well, either way, I'm pretty sure easily the strongest is these two. And my intention is, as typically... So my strategy to approaching this has basically been, I'm trying to get strong ones up and get the other ones, like strength up and auto attack stealth, up to levels where I can get them high enough that I might be able to get them to 200% or more, when I do actually try to use them. Which, like, improving the strong ones makes the most sense because everything else in the background, hopefully won't go up strongly enough to make that much of a difference. Oh wow, yeah, he has a lot of health. He does. But his defense is more... Well, he has a lot of ether health defense too. Yeah, it's hard to imagine he's not intended to be a tank. Huh. Okay.
I'm all over that. Wow, this is absolutely mint.
300%. Crack? Wait, what does that mean exactly? I just get 2 of them? Okay, cool. Finally, I've been working. I had so many HP ones in the 2nd grade one, and it's like I'm just trying to get one above 200%, and I managed to get one to 300% somehow. Luck, RNG. I have so many more gems than when I started. I haven't had this for a while. Getting crafty. I don't even know what that what the requirements for that would be. Increases instant death resistance by 24%. Oh, that's so fun. I can't wait till instant death. That sounds so fun to deal with. Ay, caramba. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so I don't really have great setups for a lot of my guys in terms of actual equipment to throw gems on. It's mainly just been these 3. So I went out of my way to set them up a bit more intentionally. So the big reason I was told the strength up is important is that it's for aggro. So I threw the aggro up 3 on him, as well as I put the agility down, which seemed like a good supplement for losing one of the agility gems. Because if it has a fairly high percent chance, 16%, it's going to do that eventually, basically, of getting agility down on them, then that helps everyone, even if it's for spurts of time. HP up seemed fairly important. Strength up, yeah. And then a bunch of agility ups. For Shulk here, I decided I was going to just... Because I don't want him to be aggro king, I would increase his maximum so that his damage output would be a bit more in spurts, rather than having a higher baseline, which seems like something you want more from Dunban in his style of fighting. It's still above him, because I took that stability off of him, but I figured the aggro up should do a decent job of being 11% more, making up for some of that. Then general strength up, HP up. There's a lot of armor ones. Like, it feels like the weapon ones are way more useful in general. I have the AP up because I feel like her abilities are going to be the sort of thing where it's just like, you wanna, like, invest in those a bit more. Just because of the natural aspect of her, you know, style of fighting. And then the other ones are sort of just whatever fit on her. Again, the armor ones aren't great. His are just sort of what it is. The arts heal one is interesting, where it heals you every time that you use an art. It doesn't actually heal that much, but I'm curious how useful it might be in the long term. For her, I tried to keep aggro down stuff, and then in general stuff just to keep aggro down and keep her alive. And the other guys, like I said, don't really have equipment to let you set up all that stuff. What are you doing? Dunban, come on. Oh my. Nothing here, which probably means it's down here, maybe? Or not. I'm actually fairly confused by that whole, Oh no, there's a place under there. Okay, right. Right, here we go. And this is probably what I was seeing that first time anyways.
I've been getting careless.
Is that all the backbone you have?
That set of events in quotes, my goodness. Dunban falls down. Almost kills himself from me not realizing I needed to press a button to actually go on the ladder. Falls is like, oh shit, my spine might have broken. And she's just like, is that all the backbone you have?
Melia, it's up to you.
Leave it to me. You must suffer more.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Dunban definitely seems strong.
Timing
He
is
feels strong to
everything.
fight
Remember
with.
that.
At the very
Was
least.
that a little too much?
It's one of my first impressions.
I need to be even stronger.
Underground store. Neato. I did not see this last time I jumped down here. Not that there seems to be much to see here.
Backslash! Now! Use a chain attack and all I'm on! Shulk, go! Got it! Melia!
My turn. You must suffer more.
Aha! Final push! Okay, guys. Now we're putting together.
Yes.
Good job!
Yeah, that had some damage to it. That had quite a bit of damage to it. Oh boy. That was another thing that was pointed out. And I thought there was something to the colors of them. That's the chain combo for the team attack. Chain attack. Whatever it's called at this point, I don't know. Though that was, another thing people pointed out. That I wasn't taking too much advantage of because I was more focusing on stuff like toppling them via those. For a lot of the other setups, especially since Charlotte doesn't have any red ones, which are the primary damage ones. Let's take a little bit of a shortcut around that guy. Oh my god. There's so many biggins here. Yeah, I don't think I want to deal with this guy at the moment. And they have the eye, so it's not like they're docile either. Well, this is interesting.
What is this? Riki never see before.
So before it seemed like we were just seeing like the stone underneath that area, but here we're also seeing trees that seem like they're basically dead. So is that what the Telethia is doing? It's like pulling the life out of like the plant life nearby. That's why we didn't see any grass and we just saw not even like just dirt and or ash or whatever that was below it.
It's not Riki's Machna. Riki never see before.
To think it has caused this much damage. What do you mean?
Are you telling me the Telethia did this?
Telethia absorb and drain the surrounding area of all its ether.
That's it. The Telethia is sucking up all the ether, which is causing the natural environment to change.
Shulk, the Telethia can read your mind. Expect it to know what you will do before you do it.
I know. I'll aim for its antenna and stop its ability to read my thoughts. With the Monado at our side, it doesn't stand a chance.
It's much more powerful than its offspring. Do not expect it to fall so easily.
I won't. But we have to trust in the Monado.
Shulk has only met Telethia once, and they were merely the spawn. So why is he so sure of himself? Is it confidence, or a trust in something? Yes, it is trust. He trusts in the power of that sword.
Okay.
What did he say it was called?
Seems pretty self-evident.
The Monado. I see.
I mean, are you aware of it? A lot of people seem to be aware of it. Surprised you didn't notice it before if you were. Okay, that sounds like that's probably it.
Stick together, everyone!
Dino Beast, big as Riki imagined.
The Telethia. I take this chance to bring vengeance to my brethren and fulfill my duty. Shulk, I will trap it and cease its movement. Strike when the time is right!
Melia!
Be still!
I didn't see that coming.
Oh, yeah! She's nifty with that stop!
I knew it. She can control ether energy without using catalysts or rifle shells.
I've heard that such people exist. But I never thought she would be one.
Shulk, right, Shala. Protect Melia at all costs.
On it!
Right.
Ah!
Okay. Plan into action. Yeah, might as well just Mind Blast. I'll let the AI handle all the mechanics. Oh, 36. That's interesting.
Summon
Yeah, looks like it's resisting.
Thank you, Dumbo. Alright, I'm feeling it. Hammers are in.
Ah, my bad.
The time is now. We can definitely do one. Feel the flow of battle.
Feel it, Dumbo.
Backslash! Now!
Something's happening. I got 2 A points, please. Oh, appropriate, I was using Dunman. Oh boy.
What the?
Dino Beast grown back thing!
You've got to be kidding me.
It's no good. My ether shots are having no effect.
Its regenerative power is too much.
It is all right, Shulk. Destroying the Telethia is beyond us.
Wait.
We should cut our losses and mourn those who perished.
And do what?
Never, Melia. The men you lost, I can tell they were dear to you. I know only too well that desire for revenge. and the crushing pain of losing those close to you. I can't stand by and let another person experience what I have. This monster is going down. I'll trap him with the Monado. Then the rest of you hit the Telethia with everything you have.
Thank you.
Ready?
Okay, sure.
The Telethia can read our thoughts.
Summon flare!
Well, the Monado can tricks too. Monado!
Prepare yourself. The time has come. Prepare for a chain attack. All right. Prepare for our fury. I feel my power returning.
Got it. I'm really feeling it. Melia, it's up to you.
Acknowledged.
Oh well.
None can oppose us.
Just like old times. Against the odds. We choose to fight.
Ah! That came up later than I thought it would.
Pay no heed.
Nicely done. Stay calm. Stay focused.
Oh, am I missing now? Okay, we gotta wait for Purge.
Do not fret, I am with you. Healing Aqua. That's cool.
What's going wrong?
Don't give up.
What's going wrong?
Split edge.
Yeah, we need a Purge.
Flash. Yeah. All together now. Vision.
Fantastic.
Impossible.
Strength, Shulk.
You saw a vision, yes?
I'll sort it out. No escape.
Come. Now summon bolt.
I will draw through. Don't get careless, Shulk.
Let's go. Now. The ether is flowing through me.
Your days are everyone. I'm feeling a flow. I feel my power returning to me.
As if returning to your former glory, Dumbo.
Come on. Someone heal me.
Summon
What am I supposed to do? Just hope it keeps missing? Okay, I guess I got a little bit of heal there.
Save us from harm. Vision.
So I'm not sure how long this is gonna last, this, the Purge.
Time for a chain attack.
I am prepared.
Shit, where's Shulk? All the way over there.
Everyone, let's go.
Oh my goodness! Stop running away from me!
Go. Leave it to me.
Oh, and he doesn't have anything left. Of course he doesn't.
Split edge. Melia.
Leave it to me. That's called bolt. Bravo. Oh, bravo.
Perfect.
Healing Aqua.
Gale flash.
Your reputation is
Did that do it? Oh, that was way more on the line than I was hoping for. Whoa, that's...
now. Dumban.
Bite on this.
Is that how we're visualizing Purge?
Now, Melia. Finish him.
I think it might be. Rather than something new. Okay. Did that work? It feels like it worked. Ish.
Brilliant thinking. Even though the Telethia can absorb large amounts of ether energy and regenerate at an incredible rate, absorbing so much energy caused it to implode.
Who would have thought? Brute force wins again. Nothing like an old-fashioned scrap. Dixon would have been proud.
It was the only way I could think of. If there had been another way,
Don't listen to Dunban. Soon you and that Monado will be unstoppable.
It's like a Tephra cave. It was almost natural, instinctive. The Monado responded to me, and I harnessed a new power.
Wait. So was it actually new? Because it was green again, and we weren't told about a new... Because is that just Purge, or... what? Whatever.
Get your chance, Shulk. We'll turn that face Mechon into scrap.
I know. That's what keeps me going.
Grr, revenge.
Hogard, Garin, Damil, Aizel. Are you there? I did it. It's dead. Did you see?
Mind you, when I actually get a proper chance at revenge, I might be a bit more into getting revenge. But until then, I'm not typically the sort to get really... I guess my MO, my personality, doesn't really value that sort of stuff as much. Mind you, when the chance is there, we'll see.
I thank you for your aid in my cause. Justice has been served.
You're welcome. Besides, it was mostly you.
Dino Beast! Heropon Riki ready for round 2!
Wait, are you sensing something we're not?
Hey! Fight over already? No, Riki not no!
I'm afraid it's all finished.
We couldn't have done it without you, brave little Heropon.
Riki brave! Rhine also a little brave. Riki happy?
Ooh, is that insulting, or... So why are you along with us? Are you just an excuse to have a, like, silly party member?
Heropon Riki, be proud! Heropon Riki, tough guy!
Heropon Riki, bestest!
Look at him. Barely hit a toe and he gets all the praise.
Oh, let him have his glory. A few days ago, the villagers wouldn't give him the time of day. Besides, won't you miss him just a little bit?
Chief Dunga, Riki beat Dino Beast. Does Riki still have debt?
No, Riki. Your debts are repaid. However, while you were gone, your little pawns ate like ravenous Oluga. It set Chief Dunga back quite a bit. No pawn, no frontier village. A new prophecy has been told.
Oh my god, so he has kids? Oh no. He's basically just someone who's like brought into indentured servitude of like fighting.
Our Heropon, slayer of Dino Beast, will further his legend by accompanying the Hum-Hum on their travels and bringing peace to the lands of Bionis.
Oh, Riki never hear this.
It was prophesied many years ago.
Chief lying. Chief make a prophecy 1 minute ago. Oh, Riki mad.
Riki, go with these people. For the sake of the village, you must go. My instinct is never wrong. Do not worry, Riki. Your little pawns will be taken care of.
Just, don't die for their sake at the very least.
Dadapon stomach rumble.
Dadapon need food!
Dadapon need food now!
Dada? Riki, what on Bionis is going on?
Friends, meet Riki, Wifey Pon, and Little Pon.
You have got to be joking.
Wife and children? Riki, how old are you?
Riki have 40 years. Oh, friends look puzzled.
Not puzzled, just surprised.
Would have guessed like 20s. At least the equivalent to 20s.
Riki! Oka borrow monies for Little Pond's food. Chief Dunga know best. Riki must work for Little Ponds to have good life.
Riki will. Okay, Oka. Riki, happy to join friends.
Rhine happy too. Come on, furball.
Oh my goodness.
Now you can return with your head held high, my dear.
Indeed. Thank you, Dunga. My thanks for your gracious help.
Not at all. Peace has been restored to the Makna region. On behalf of all Nopon, thank you.
Chief Dunga is very fond of Melia.
Same hom-hom, different world. Not fair if you ask me.
Is Ryan gonna become like a Nippon, basically?
Chief Dunga, will you kindly grant these Homs passage to Erith Sea? It is my promise to them.
Without question. These hom-hom fought valiantly in aid of our village. And a request by you, my dear, cannot go unanswered. I shall inform the villagers at once.
You are too kind. The chief has spoken. You should depart for Erith Sea at once. Prepare your things and see me when you are ready.
Okay. Are you gonna, like, exit the party Yeah, technically. Oh, Riki's properly in the party, eh? I need someone who can do something resembling healing. I don't know. I know there's probably... and people mentioned in the comments, like, apparently... damage output, Dunban, Shulk, and Ryan were, like, easily the best party for when I had just those four. But, I don't know. Just in my mind, I've always been one to, like, work towards, keeping alive more than trying to end the battle as quickly as possible. Just strategically. It makes more sense in my mind, at the very least. My intuition works more towards that. Well, I'm not sure exactly where this is gonna end. Well, let's just go do it. Nah, just do this. Can't be that long, right?
Melia, what will you do now?
Join us, right?
I would like to repay you for your help. Permit me to act as your guide to Erith Sea.
Of course. We'd love you to.
But I must warn you. Erith Sea is vast. Do you know where you wish to go?
There's a dark tower at the head of the Bionis. I saw it in a vision. That's where I must go.
A dark tower? Then we need not search at all.
So you've heard of it?
Heard of it? I have seen it. A dark tower at the head of the Bionis. Only one place fits that description.
So you know it?
She just...
I believe what you saw was Prison Island.
That's the name we were
Prison
given.
Island. Dixon said the same thing.
Indeed. Melia, have you ever been there?
I have not set foot upon the island, but I know of it. Prison Island is sealed. No one may enter without Imperial sanction.
Imperial sanction, eh? That means we'll be needing someone to grant us entry. I've heard that Erith Sea is home to an empire ruled by the High Entier. They might be our best chance.
You are knowledgeable for a Homs.
Sanctions? Empires? Anyone help here?
A sanction is permission from someone important. An empire must be a place ruled by an emperor. In other words, we need an emperor's permission to enter the island.
This emperor, is he important?
Long before we Homs built the colonies, a group of so-called royal types, or imperials, ruled our lands. Think of them like the heads of our colony, but with much greater influence and power.
Now I get it. Dunban knows more than a textbook.
Oh, right. Well, that's good to know. So, do they rule all of Bionis? Or are the colonies some discovered place, maybe? So if there's like a sea up there, and it seems like there's a sea up there, based on the name too, maybe they didn't realize there's stuff below it that they could go, like, colonize, basically. That could make sense if, like, the Ham civilization started up there and went down. Then again, where did they start in the first place, if that's the case?
You kidding? That's first year Hom's history, Ryan.
I might have slept through that class. So when do we get to meet these High Entier folks?
You are so... Oh, forget it. First, we must travel to the Imperial capital.
We'll see how easy it is to see this emperor.
My promise was to be your guide. I will not break it.
Melia, isn't that the...
The shortcut to Aerith Sea. Yes.
Shortcut? Is there a long cut, too? Okay, well, I think that is probably where I'm going to end it for today. That's probably enough to fill out the episode, yeah? Okay, well, next time. I'll probably record it shortly after this, even. But next time, we'll head up into Aerith Sea. And see a proper civilization, at least, presumably. Versus all these colonies and, you know, sort of just ragtag small cities sort of stuff. So, I'll see y'all next time. Drive safely, everyone.